Hello there everyone, welcome back to my channel, and also welcome back to the Anime Podcast Show, episode 39. Wow, it's nuts. Of course, let's kick off the show as normal with the first segment, and that would be new interest in anime. So in this series I got into, it's pretty crazy. So let me give a little premise about it. So 6 people called the Braves of the Six Flowers, and they are chosen by the goddess of fate to defeat the demon god. However, when they were gathered, there are 7 heroes present, leading them to believe that one of them is an imposter and on the side of the demon god. And that series is called Rokka, Brave of the Six Flowers. Rokka, Braves of the Six Flowers is a light novel series written by Ashio Yamagata with illustrated by Miyagi. Shueisha has published 6 volumes since August of 2011, but to this day, the story hasn't continued after its last volume, as number 6 came out in July of 2015. However, a one-off spin-off volume called Rokka Archive, a manga adaptation, came out in October 2012 to July 2015. Then an anime adaptation series came out from July to September of 2015, and it came as a short-lived anime series. Well, here's the reason why the anime franchise hasn't continued since the anime ended. Well, I have a couple of reasons, but I don't know if it was true or not, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So, I had some resources, what it is. So, it didn't get much interest for people to read the light novels and continue the story, and didn't have much of DVD or Blu-ray sales for Rokka in Japan. But there wasn't much for the international side because we never get a DVD or a Blu-ray release. So that's very sad about that. Or the author had lost interest what direction he can continue with the story in taking up new heights of the story. Maybe health issues, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe writer's block. Maybe, I don't know. Or even doesn't even fucking care. All that matter is, what was my interest with the Rokka series anyway? Well, it's a weird history though, so let me give you a breakdown. So this was late of 2020. I was hanging out and streaming with my favorite voice actor, and she is the voice of Flamey. She talked about this has been one of her favorite series she worked on. So I was getting curious about it and didn't start watching it until April 2022. However, I started watching the first episode in November of 2021. I think I'd watched 3 to 4 times until I had my full attention of the series. Since the first 4 episodes been watched, since then I haven't continued it until I came back with the 5th episode on October of 2023. And finished it by that point, and I wished they continued the story, and well, it is what it is. So that is it, my interest with Rokka, Braves of the Six Flowers. Now let's move on to the next segment of the show, and that will be Topic of the Week. Anyway, for today's episode on Topic of the Week, and that will be Suspense Anime. The narrative priorities installing anticipation and excitement through twists and turns, and maintaining uncertainty at every step. Suspense is distinguished from horror by the craving for what comes next, while mystery focuses on solving puzzles or even problems for these characters are going through. Mixing suspense with horror or mystery is rare. So I got a top 5 list of what anime series is in this category. In the number 5 list is, I want to kick things off a series that we all know, and it's a very popular one, is as a mecha series and making with psychological themes, that is Neon Genesis Evangelion. However, but why is in this category? And why there is some suspense in this series? Well, let me explain. It often has suspenseful anime due to incorporated elements of mystery, psychological thriller, and intense storylines. The show delves into complex themes and creating a sense of suspense and intrigue as the characters navigate through their personal struggles and faces unknown adversaries. The combination of its through provocative narrative, psychological depth, and intense action sequences contribute to its classification as a suspenseful anime. This next one is this series about survival and mystery, about an orphanage and the world of the Promised Neverland. Of course, It's taken up in the horror genre. That will be for a future topic. Anyway, but in the suspense, why is it in the suspense? Well, it stems from the constant tension and fear the children experience as they try to outsmart their caretakers and escape their grim fate. The story kept the viewers or even the readers seeing the plot twists, psychological mind games, and it combined of mystery, psychological thrill elements, and the constant of danger. Next series I want to bring up is a fan favorite, of course, would be ReZero. The suspense in ReZero arises from the constant uncertainty and unpredictability of Subaru's journey. Each time he dies, he is forced to start over from a previous checkpoint, facing new challenges and attempts to make different choices to alternate to the outcome. This creates a sense of suspense as viewers are kept on their toes, wondering how Subaru will navigate through the intricate web of events and whether he will ultimately succeed or meet a tragic ending. Furthermore, ReZero explores darker themes such as trauma, loss, and the consequence of one's actions, adding to the suspenseful atmosphere. With this series is about mystery, thriller, and crime. That is called Be the Beginning. The show builds suspense by keeping the audience guessing about the killer's identity and motives, as well as the overall mystery surrounding the main characters and their connections to the crimes. Last but not least, this series everyone knows about, and by the man who brought us the movie Perfect Blue, named Soshiro Kon for Paranoia Agent. This show creates a sense of suspense by exploring the psychological and emotional impact of the attacks on the victims and the wider community. The narrative is filled with twists and turns. Also, it brought us themes of paranoia, fear, and the blurred lines between reality and imagination. So that is it about the suspense genre on the topic of the week segment. And anyway, we're about to wrap things up. Thanks so much for watching this episode. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And don't miss a single video every time I drop a new one. So take care of yourselves, everyone. Stay safe, and peace.